कर रहा हूँ भाई, कर रहा हूँ चल। क्या हुआ, ये फुटबॉल नहीं खेल रहे हैं? खेल रहा हूँ भाई, खेल रहा हूँ, बस स्टार्ट हो रहा है। रुक जा थोड़ी देर। चलो भाई, तब तक लाइक कर दो, शेयर कर दो, सब्सक्राइब कर दो। और हम लोग स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं भाई ये फुटबॉल। शेयर कर देना भाई लोग, तब तक डेली वाला कर दें कंप्लीट। अबे ये साला बेकार गोल मारता है, कार्टून। आगे भाई डिवीजन मैच स्टार्ट करते हैं। Please guys, hit the like button and subscribe if you not yet subscribe us. यमाल भाई, आज एफसीबी का बार्सिलोना का नया जर्सी लॉन्च हुआ। अबे साला, साला बेकार कंडीशन में है। ये साला ये भी बेकार कंडीशन में है भाई। एकरा के खिलाएंगे। ओपोनेंट कैसा है भाई देख ले। ओपोनेंट भाई अच्छा है, ठीक ही है, मेरे जैसा ही है। पोजीशन गेम खेल रहा और चलो कोई बात नहीं। ओडो कोई बात नहीं, चलो चलो भाई, तब तक लाइक कर दो। नए वाले गाइस प्लीज लाइक कर दो।
So the wait is over.
और
We can
चैनल को
finally get
सब्सक्राइब कर
going.
दो भाई तब
Welcome
तक।
to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Morocco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
चलो भाई, जीतना होगा पहला मैच अच्छे से खेलेंगे। जीत
It's a mighty
ऐसा
effort. Oh, the ball's run
अच्छा है,
loose
डरिया
here.
हो। अबे कहाँ दे रहा है।
And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react.
क्या यार, गलत बात दे दिया।
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
वो भी मेरे ही
He does
फॉर्मेशन से
stand
खेल
out,
रहा
Jim,
है।
of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Nuno Mendes. David Villa. Yamal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played back in.
ओह वाह गॉड,
The
एक
defence
पास
proved
धीरे,
infallible then.
एक
But
पास
that
भाई,
might be
एक
the last they'll
पास।
see of him. Nice control. Serginho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
चलो भाई लो,
On and number
लेट्स
two
डू
then.
दिस शिट। आवाज आ रहा हो तो भाई सही से बताना। आई मीन थोड़ा धीरे आ रहा होगा तो भाई बढ़ा देंगे।
Well read. And the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp.
चल भाई, चल चल
That's
चल।
beautifully weighted. He is through. He's had a hit.
उसका सिर में मार दिया बहन।
Yamal.
एम्बापे
Well, it's a
ब्रदर,
nice
क्या
idea,
किया
but the
ब्रदर।
execution was lacking.
अरे अरे अरे, ये साला
Serginho.
ब्लैंकलेन राइस।
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be a chance.
फाउल कर
Certainly
दिया।
caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This is a great chance to take a
एक
lead.
नंबर
Beckham
का
is behind this one. Beckham! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and
चल
and
ब्रदर,
deal with it
चल
well.
भाई।
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Snyder.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of
चल भाई,
move
नाइस
to
डिफेंडिंग,
please
नाइस
any
डिफेंडिंग।
coach.
अटैक बन नहीं रहा यार
So,
ज्यादा।
third corner of the game.
पोजीशन वही रख रहा है।
Throws in his head.
Well,
यार
he
उसको
certainly
हेडर
wasn't in
कैसे
the
मिल
mood to
जाएगा
take
भाई।
any risks.
The ball has bounced loose now. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Serginho. Oh, the whistle
वाह यार,
is
पेनल्टी
given.
दे दिया।
Arsenal present their opponents with the
हाँ,
best
गलत जगह
possible
पे हो गया।
chance here. This for the lead.
इधर मारेगा गाइस, इधर। Come on,
Oh,
let's
pulls
go.
off a
बढ़िया
sensational
सेव,
save.
नोयर बढ़िया सेव.
Oh, super ball. Dealt with nicely by the
चल
defence.
मापे वीरे.
And back to the goalkeeper. Conte. Schneider. Can he stop it
अगर
going
लेना
out?
है, चल भाई ब्रदर.
Morocco
क्या
clearly
बात.
are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the
अरे
width
भाई
that's
भाई.
providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the
अबे
man or
जल्दी
deal with the
दे.
space.
And he gets big.
हाँ.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They need to play this quicker in transitions like
बस
this.
साला.
Morocco have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Morocco get their fourth corner.
Please hit the like button, guys.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great
अबे
position.
जल्दी
So
दो
good
भाई.
from him.
बहन चोदो.
Picked out brilliantly. Great hit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's got away with one there.
क्या है
I
बाबा
think
देख
the
लांट चाट
opposition
रहा था
was
तेरी
pretty
बहन का.
sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
अरे अरे साला गिर गया नोयर.
The ball!
बच गया भाई. नोयर गिर गया था
With
बहन चोद.
6. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's played into the area. And out it comes again. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
भाग लौड़ा.
Beraldo. And that interception was
भाग
most
साला भाग.
necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Batistuta.
Offside,
is flagged
offside. Come on, guys. It's offside. लाइक कर दो भाई वीरे तब तक.
Mbappe. Ribery. Turns and goes back. Oh, well
अरे
played.
अरे सौ पास क्यों नहीं निकला.
Deep into stoppage time. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe.
बापे.
Schneider.
आहा.
And
मिलते
there's the end
मिलते
of the
रह
first
गया.
half.
लाइक कर दो भाई.
Well,
तब
it's
तक
been
किसी
a
पे
half largely of
सब्सक्राइब कर
playouts
दो.
and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're underway again.
साले चूतिए के
So
बच्चे.
the first half brought no goals. And it's Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played in deep. He's got
अपनी
tall.
माँ की भोसड़ चूत.
Oh, just
क्या
needed a
भाई
better
बोल रहे हैं देखो.
contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Ribery. Beckham. Good read, needed to be. Ribery!
मारो
And that
shit
has earned a
यार.
few nods of approval from the bench. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Up for a header!
अबे यार
Oh, no question it's a
हाँ
foul.
फाउल क्यों दिया?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Schneider. Oh, super find. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Konate
हाँ
tries to
क्लियर कर
clear.
रहा है.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
There's the header. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Rice is there, and he can get that clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pass is just off target. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. No way through. Oh, Red, nice interception.
बे यार बैक.
Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraging the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what has happened here?
क्या बकचोद प्लेयर है सब.
His wave play on. And he can clear it away. Beckham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Substitution for Morocco. Number
Well, they are up to their 9th corner of the game now.
Number 9, Schneider. Coming on the field, number 21, Owen. Number 18, De Bruyne.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Beckham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pedri. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
विनिशियस को क्यों नहीं मिला?
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
बे यार गया.
Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Pedri.
यार
Conte.
मेरा बटन.
Yamal. And the counter is on.
Fuck.
Foul has been caught there. It's a foul. And he's taking no chances there.
Morocco merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
कौन आया ये मादर आगे क्यों भागा भाई? लाइक कर दो भाई कब तक इसको. अबे अबे अबे.
Couldn't quite squeezed that one through. Now then, the ball's come loose.
बढ़िया बढ़िया. Come on, nice
Mendes gets
clearance.
good distance on it. Chooses to go back. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. Adams gets over and intercepts. Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. And he was alert to it. Kimmich. Ødegaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ødegaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good.
David Villa!
Come on, yaar.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Deftly away. Kimmich's cross. And that has been cleared.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Chip through. He's cut it out.
अबे
De Bruyne. Beckham. Yamal. And that is a little undercooked.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end.
अबे यार. Shit.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard. Oh, good ball. Now, can he finish?
Come on, let's go. Let's go, भाई.
And that might well
क्या
be
goal
it.
है. क्या goal है भाई. At the end of the.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for
ये
him.
होता है भाई
And
goal.
his
Like कर दो
response,
भाई इसी को.
absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively,
Come on,
they didn't
Vinicius.
cover themselves in glory here.
टाइमिंग देखो भाई गोल का. स्वाद आ गया. स्वाद आ गया भाई. स्वाद आ गया.
And that's that. Well, that
क्या
was
गोल
tense.
था भाई.
Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award.
हाँ,
And
एक
there
मिनट
is
गोल
very
देख ही ले
little
भाई.
room
लास्ट
for
लास्ट का.
argument.
To please drink responsibly.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
आओ भाई देखिए. हाईलाइट देखना है भाई. क्या बना के मारा था. गोल है देख. पास जा भाई. इधर पास और ये कर. लेट्स गो. गोलाजो. चलो भाई लाइक कर दो तब तक। सामने वाला अर्जेंटीना है भाई लोग। चलो अर्जेंटीना। लाइक कर दो भाई, सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई, नए लोग प्लीज डू सब्सक्राइब गाइस।
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to.
ओ
Have
फाउल
a
दे
look
दिया
at
यार।
this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. No, he's just misjudged that one. One ball by the goalkeeper.
हाँ
Now it's Messi. Now it's Rice. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Rice. It's a... And the shot! And it's
चलो भाई
hoisted
अच्छा
clear.
गोलकीपिंग किया।
Great work on the overlap.
लैग नहीं, लैग नहीं,
That's not going to find its
लैग
target.
नहीं भाई लोग, लैग नहीं, लैग नहीं।
In again.
पकड़ ले नोयर, लेट्स गो नोयर।
Neuer has that under control.
बढ़िया काम है। फिर यार बहुत ज्यादा हो गया था।
Oh, this looks sharp.
चल भाई एम्बापे,
Gets
चल
his
भाई
pass
रेड्स,
away.
चल भाई एम्बापे,
Mbappe
कम ऑन
with
एम्बापे, कम
acres of
ऑन।
space out wide.
अरे साला एम्बापे फंसा दिया मेरे को तो।
Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither
चल
party
वेलमस्टन
overly willing to
क्लियर।
compromise.
नोयर पकड़ लेता भाई।
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel Van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first
चलो भाई नाइस
Belgian, I
क्लियरेंस।
believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Hits one!
कम ऑन, अच्छा डिफेंड।
Yamal.
अबे साला उसके पीछे चले गया जब उसके सामने सामने
Musiala.
दौड़
That's been
रहा था।
intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Chance!
लेट्स गो, कम ऑन, बढ़िया गोल भाई, बढ़िया गोल।
Arsenal!
डेविड विया, प्लीज हिट द लाइक बटन गाइस।
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
अटैकिंग विच आ गया बंदा।
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0. Has a goal!
अबे यार बाग
He scored!
क्लियर ही नहीं कर पाया मेरा
A
डिफेंडर।
game
कौन
of
था वह?
thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has
सोचा
real
था डिफेंड में ले आऊं
personality
बट
and
यार
character.
ये अटैक ही बन रहा था।
That was as close to certain as can be.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
अरे बे यार भाई पास नहीं दिया।
Argentina grabbed the equaliser and we're
अबे
all square.
भाग
Well,
यार,
there's
पास नहीं देते
resilience for
इसे।
you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Played back in,
अरे
expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's
चलो भाई
corner.
कॉर्नर। लैग कर रहा है क्या ओपोनेंट? मेरे जैसे फॉर्मेशन है बट इसका नीचे है।
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. There's the header. Now, who's going to be first to this?
अबे यार विया क्यों नहीं किया यार? एमाल क्यों ले ली?
And now they can spring out of defence. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
अबे
Hakimi.
साले मेरे पास ही नहीं ले रहे.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here.
पैसा दे रहा है
Van
भाई.
Balten cuts it out. That is good alertness. Rice. Moved on forwards. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, super ball. There's the shot.
Come on भाई, फिर से वैसा ही गोल. मजा आ गया, स्वाद आ गया भाई. लाइक कर दो
Well,
इसी
we've
पे.
seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
नहीं भाई, क्यों आता है ओडो बहन की
Rice.
गोल.
Musiala. Beckham. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Musiala. Mbappe.
There will be 1
He's
minute
quick
added
to get it
time.
clear again. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates
लाइक
are
कर दो,
irritated
प्लीज
at
डू
that.
लाइक गाइस, एंड इफ यू नॉट येट सब्सक्राइब देन प्लीज सब्सक्राइब अस. चलो भाई.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
ओहो यार.
Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd
प्लीज
warm.
लाइक कर दो भाई.
We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Arsenal have ultimately had the better of things in the Musiala!
ओ बच गया बच गया बच गया.
That's
गलती
caused
हो
a
रहा
worry
है.
or two.
सब साले बॉल
Decent
छोड़ दे रहे हैं
attempt,
भाई,
Peter.
लोग ले नहीं रहे हैं.
Rice. Now it's Messi. And he was alert to it. Vince. He's in plenty of space here. David Villa. Great ball, great hit!
Come on, nice finishing, David Villa. Come
And
on.
look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
मस्त गोल मारा भाई.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Look at the space here. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rice. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
That has been cut short. Van Dijk.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Musiala. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fitz. Guardiola. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal was only... Beckham has been...
Foul, that's foul, right? Foul.
And he's going to have his
Please hit
name
the like
taken.
button, guys. Like कर दो. थोड़ी देर बाद सब्स्टिट्यूट किया जाएगा. कर ही देते हैं भाई. 65 मिनट हो ही गया है. नहीं तो साले सब कुछ गड़बड़ कर देंगे.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
10, Beckham.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Number 20. Mbappe. Number 4. Daniel
He won't be
Van
happy
Dijk.
with that one.
Number
And back to the
41.
goalkeeper.
Rice.
Neuer.
Coming on the field. Number 17. Rico.
Guardiola.
Number
अबे
20.
यार
Erdegaard.
कर्सर ही नहीं दिया.
Number 7.
यार लैग.
Vinicius
That's been
Junior.
cut out, well played.
Number 3.
And he's there to get it away.
Number 5. Joshua
अबे
Kimmich.
कहाँ विनीसियस पास देता है भाई.
Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hakimi couldn't squeeze it through. Erdegaard. Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk makes the interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Always onto this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That is a great pick out. Guardiola. And that's gone loose. Vinicius.
मार
Junior.
यार विनीसियस. कम ऑन यार.
Pedri. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Back into the middle. Decent hit!
चलो भाई गोल मिल गया.
And more. And the lead is 3. It is
वो लीड कर दिया भाई.
That was easy, almost too easy.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the spaces often.
चलो कम ऑन गाइस. उसको लीव करवा दिया भाई. बता. सुंदरा चलो भाई तब तक डिवीजन 2 जल्दी जाना है भाई. इसलिए जा नहीं पा रहे हैं. चलो भाई कि एम्बापे का ही कंडीशन खराब था, लेकिन सब्स्टिट्यूट को कर नहीं पाएंगे तो भाई चलो जो भी हो देखा जाएगा। चलो आजा, आ जाओ भाई।
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Interesting ball. That is a great pick out.
चल डेविड भैया।
Oh, good read. He
यार मैं
read that
इसी को
really
दिया था,
well and
थोड़ा
stopped it.
लैग की वजह से ना इधर उधर हो रहा।
Oh, what a
ओ
climb!
यार
And he thumps it clear. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he
अड़
get
गया
it
यार।
through? Nice control. Shapes to shoot.
अरे साला
Oh,
नीचे से
he
नीचे
hit
शूट
that
मार रहा था।
sweetly.
अरे
And
यार
that
इधर
gets
ही
across
यमाल
to
को निकलना
intercept
था,
that.
थोड़ा गलत डायरेक्शन हो गया यार। मैं दे रहा था यमाल को ही।
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
अरे ये लोग साइड
Yeah,
से मार।
Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring...
It's Kane! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Swept in. Van Bouten gets it clear. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's quick to get it clear again. Kimmich. He's got the shot away!
बच गया।
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Mbappe is herring after that one. Foden. Foden going face to face with his great rival. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, super find. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
ओ यार पीछे
And
से आ
now
गया।
they can clear their lines. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an...
Olise! Too close for
यार
comfort.
एक किक पास भी दे देता हो सकता था, बट यार साला एक किक मारने नहीं दिया।
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Kane. Shot could be on. Mbappe!
Come on, man.
No, that's been intercepted. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Neither side yet able to find the net. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
Oh यार एक पास।
It's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Kane distributed tidily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's good vision. Olise. And that has been cleared. And And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the counter is on. He can run onto that. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Foden. Kimmich. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He can get that clear. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
अबे जान ना भाई अमाल का लाड़.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Olise. And here's Kane. Olise.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there is the half-time whistle. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves.
खड़ा था भाई उसको move भी कर रहा हूँ
Amongst
move
the
नहीं हो
supporters
रहा
will
है.
feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. Terrible pass. He might be in here. Mbappe!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
And that's a throw-in. Vitz. No way through there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nuno Mendes. Vitz. There's the shot!
Come on भाई, come on, let's go.
And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That has been cut short. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Kane.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Well, what's he giving here?
Penalty
He's
back.
given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He'll know
Clear
exactly
करने के
where he
चक्कर में
wants to
penalty हो
put it.
गया.
Goal! Manchester United! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer after 59 minutes is number 10.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with
The
excessive
attendance
force
for
for
this
long,
match was
so they're running a fine line now.
60,179.
Arsenal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he gets rid in a hurry.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Ah, that's a fine interception. Van Balten cuts it out. Mbappe. That's beautifully weighted. There's the hit! Cleared without complication. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Gently done. Kimmich. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Foden gets into a good position.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That is a brilliant interception. And they've got rid.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 41, Rice. Number
Changes
10,
him with that pass.
Beckham. Number 6,
अबे
Vitz.
Now it's
Number
Kane.
4, Daniel Van Buiten.
The pass is intercepted.
Number 21, Alessandro Bastoni. Coming on the field.
Ribery.
Number 5,
That's been intercepted.
Joshua
That's
Kimmich.
great positioning. So
Number
good from him.
22, Odegaard.
And it is
Number
clear to see
17,
that he is not at all happy with that.
Number
Encourage the
3,
pass with an
Dayot
intelligent run,
Upamecano.
but the pass just
Number
lacked pace.
24, Ibrahima Konate.
And that has been clubbed away. Kimmich.
अबे यार मैं
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Manchester United certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat. Van Dijk is there to clear. Kane
There will be 3 minutes added time.
fires from distance. And no one is overly concerned about
फुल
that.
स्क्रीन नहीं आ रहा है अरे
Board
फुल
shows
स्क्रीन
there
नहीं आ
will
रहा
be 3
जहाँ
extra
खेल रहा हूँ वही
minutes.
दिख रहा है ना
Otto. Done delicately.
ओह
Van
शिट
Dijk
यार
clears
एक
it
पास
away. Referee's given a throw. And that's that. Arsenal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many
चलो गाइस
ways,
लाइक कर दो भाई
but
इसी पे
in
तब
the
तक
end
एंड
they
सब्सक्राइब
fell
कर दो
just
इफ यू नॉट
short.
येट सब्सक्राइबर्स देन प्लीज गाइस सब्सक्राइब भाई बहुत देर बाद एक मैच हारा है फुल स्क्रीन नहीं किया हूँ मैं मतलब जहाँ मैं खेल रहा हूँ वही चीज दिखा रहा हूँ तो मतलब पूरा फुल स्क्रीन देख के क्या ही करोगे क्या 103 लाइक कर दो भाई प्लीज गाइस लाइक कर दो एक नंबर अच्छा दीपक तिवारी आज तो हार गए अरे एक मैच हारा भाई एक मैच हारा भाई दीपक जल्दी मैच क्यों नहीं दे रहा अब अब मैच नेक्स्ट मैच जीतेंगे भाई Who's your swag? Uji. कोई काला वाला पहना दो भाई चलो भाई सब सही है ओपोनेंट एक बार चेक ओपोनेंट भी अच्छा है आ जाओ भैया
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
अब गलती नहीं होगा
We have already
चल
started
चल
here.
Mbappe चल Mbappe चल Mbappe चल
Mbappe, back when it goes. David Villa,
मार यार
shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
हाँ हाँ
Oh, they could be caught out here.
अरे 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 अरे, यार बॉल नहीं लिया है
Mendes.
मान लो
Thinks one through. Yamal is flagged
ऑफसाइड दे
offside.
दिया भाई बस लाइक कर दो भाई इसी बात पे
Maradona going face to face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well
Ya
stopped.
bak sana.
Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he was quick to react. David Villa.
Yeah, they were looking for a
दे
counter-attack.
भाई बाक यार कोई नहीं.
Neither side especially adventurous early on.
वन टच पास है ही नहीं किसी में.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Beckham. Nuno Mendes. Could be danger here. David Villa.
हाँ.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can it
Come on,
be?
let's go. गोल हुआ आखिरकार.
Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Yes. क्या
There was
celebration
to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Number 18, David Villa.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
David Villa.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Maradona. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now then, the balls come loose. Partey, Camavinga. David Villa. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is a brilliant interception.
Wow.
Tar. And Sané. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the ball's a good one here. Partey.
और यार
Now
बॉल
Mbappe.
नहीं लिया.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe!
Oh shit.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a throw. Foot in. And here's Yamal. Rice has a shot.
Shit.
Good
Shit.
first touch and
यार
almost as good a second.
थोड़ा सा के लिए.
Brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Camavinga. Maradona. Cafu. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe looking to run onto it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
ओ यार बॉल नहीं.
Cafu.
वाह.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham!
Come on, let's go. घुस गया भाई, घुस गया.
And this is getting better and better. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
The less said about that pass, the
चलो
better.
भाई बच गया दे दे पिया पिया
He's had a
अबे
fair tumble under that
साला
challenge. Now it's
डेंकलैंड
Cristiano Ronaldo.
ऑन द केमिस्ट
And
था
that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
अरे यार
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Palestine finding their passes.
Maradona has been indicated.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. He won't be happy with that one. Cafu calmly
गलती हो गया
anticipates.
उससे दिया नहीं
Ruben Dias. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
लाइक कर दो
Well,
भाई
it's
वो
looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
From today's match are now available.
Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. There's the start of the second half. Mbappe, and here's Maradona. Yamal, he's played him through.
मार दे जा जा
Slightly
डेविड
better
भैया
ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There's the hit!
अरे साला चूक
We'll simply have to tip
Mbappe
his hat to the
सीधा नहीं
keeper
मारा
here because that was a magnificent save.
Can he get it through? Now it's It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cleared without complication. Taken back almost at once.
कहाँ हो गया
Partey. Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. He's beaten the last man. Hits one!
ओह शिट
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rice really has
बाहर
just
में लग
learned the
गया
lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse.
Ah,
The
foul.
referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well,
बॉल
what
ब्लॉक
goes
किच
through
करने
a
के
player's
चक्कर में
head
फाउल हो
at
गया
times like that is a mystery to me.
बॉल ब्लॉक करने के चक्कर में फाउल हुआ यार
That is good alertness. Rice. That's a nicely measured pass.
मार
He
मबापे
is desperate to
वीरे
get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Header! Oh, quality save! And that has been clubbed. Fires from distance.
शिट
Oh,
शिट
he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Just about up to the hour now.
हाँ
Ruben Dias. And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in a great position.
कम ऑन लेट्स गो इजी गोल लेट्स गो भाई लाइक कर दो इसी को
And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
After 64
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0 and things are decent hits.
ओहो पावर शॉट
And there's your hat-trick hero. He
क्या
is
भाई रॉकेट
simply
सन मारा मस्त
indefatigable.
Arsenal clearly executed that
गलती
with
करेगा
considerable
तो भाई
confidence.
होगा
It
ही
only
ना
took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ah, he's given it away.
वाह यार गलती हो
Super
गया.
find. Odo gets his pass away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Substitution in progress.
अरे
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he's one-on-one. David Villa!
ओह बचा लिया.
Oh, terrific save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much
Mbappe
set
से
up
ले
for the
जाना चाहिए. वो
counter-attack,
कौन था
and I
विनीसियस
don't
से.
see it changing anytime soon.
Ruben Diaz attempts a clearance. Palestine are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's managed to
Shit.
get himself offside.
ऑफसाइड दे दिया.
Cafu. And Amrabat. Tar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Looking tidy in possession here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Back in once more. Deftly away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just 5 minutes left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! And it's in!
चलो भाई इजी गोल मिल जा रहा है.
They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Arsenal are having a ball here. Vinicius Junior, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. David Villa!
Come on guys, come
Away!
on. क्या मस्त गोल मारा.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
So that's it. It is all over.
4 गोल मारा भाई अपना
Arsenal
डेविड विया.
looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
David Villa, very much the hero in
Reversing match flow is sub come into match suddenly change the flow of the game is known as super sub. When the match is dead dropped or you are looking for come from behind win, try bring on a player with super sub player skill in the second half. In such circumstances, he should perform better than his abilities suggest. चलो भाई इसलिए विनीशियस को लास्ट में ही लाते हैं. This will be the last match of this stream. Who's a swag? Who's a... Aris. Aris. ओपोनेंट भी अच्छा ही है भाई लोग. टाइम लगा रहा भाई. अरे यार फीफा भी खेलना था यार. फीफा वाला पैसा
Well, it
नहीं.
is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's a goal kick. McAllister picks it up from the goal kick. Played into space out wide. Tonali clears. Great position here. Clips it so gently. Bastoni cuts it out. David Villa.
अरे पास
Shifted
तो देना था
upfield.
यार तेरे को.
Palmer. And he's picked out the run. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Great work on the overlap.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself
बैट के
offside.
साथ साथ ना.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That is a great pick out. And he's heaved it away.
ये एम्बापे साला ज़्यादा लंबा रन बना रहा है.
Palmer. No, that's been intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the pass is intercepted. David Villa. Can he finish?
Come on भाई, easy goal, easy goal.
Arsenal take the
लाइक कर दो
lead.
भाई इसी पे.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's picked out the run. Bastoni calmly anticipates. That's really well cleared.
अरे कौन था?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odo fiddles it through. He's in plenty of space here. Hernandez. Real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. No messing about,
यार यार
just
इतना लैग.
bludgeoned away. That has not gone well. Decent hit! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Number 17.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Palmer. Oh, what a ball he's in here. Yamal. Well, that's well seen too.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Hernandez. Yamal gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe! Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez takes control of it and he's on the move. Nuno Mendes. Ribery.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Has a goal! They've scored!
Let's go, bhaiyo, let's go.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Has been indicated.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe.
Foden really added the width there.
In with a header! And there's the end of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the
Like
score
कर दो
sheet.
भाई इसी पे तब तक.
There is a balance wherever you look.
And we come to you now.
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No reported change to either side during the break. Chance with a header! Harmlessly behind. Neuer can claim that. McAllister. He's in a good position here. Yamal. And that is a little undercooked.
अरे साले.
Otto spots it and intercepts. Gets his pass away.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away. Shot a goal!
बढ़िया defending guys, बढ़िया
And that
defending.
has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. In for a header! Well, now it's a
अबे
race for the
साले
ball.
पकड़ यार नोयर.
Palmer. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he's gone looking for safety. That's a decent clearance. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Well, interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish?
Come on, let's go. अच्छा finishing भाई. यमाल का कर्ल भाई
2
मस्त है.
up now, and they are cruising. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late. Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here. Taken back almost at once. Van Bouten. Ribery.
Shit.
Palmer. Oh, this is a terrific run. Now it's Messi. Great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Beckham. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Number 10. Beckham. Number 20. Mbappe.
Shit,
That's a half-decent try. That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Number 6. It's number 22. Odegaard. Number 7. Vinicius Junior.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Alexander-Arnold. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. 75 minutes played. Odo. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Akanji cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior.
Oh,
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Odegaard. And smartly reclaimed. Foden. They've got to make this nice and quick. Van Dijk. Wirtz. Odegaard. That a foul? Yes, the referee's
that's
given
foul.
it.
That's foul.
The pass has gone astray. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable. Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Number 4.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. David Villa is offering some sort of an apology there. The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Mbappe! And he has kicked it out somehow. Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 41.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that was very necessary.
आवाज आ रहा होगा तो भाई बताना.
4 added minutes has been
That's
indicated.
an excellent interception.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shooting!
Fuck यार, clear नहीं हो रहा था. चलो भाई जीत गए. Last match of the stream and we are finished now
have emerged victorious in
with
this
the win.
match of thrills.
Subscribe कर दो भाई जो
Your
लोग नहीं
goal
subscribe किए हो.
ultimately proving the difference.
Like कर दो.
Picking up the Man of the Match award.
मिलते हैं फिर कल भाई.